Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Um. Hey everyone, welcome to Assassin's Creed 3. Now, Assassin's Creed was a series. It's my dog. A second, let me just turn down my. Beauty. Anyway. So, Assassin's Creed was a series that was really a part of my childhood. I just love this game so much. I've loved it all my life. Almost all my life. And we are going to actually do a new game. Let's do this. Yeah.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up, or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did was a heritage, one he chose to deny.
You guys probably.
It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something.
Skip the cutscene, so you guys will have
several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrated way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Finally, back into the actual game. Cutscenes, the only thing that I can actually do something. Well, actually,
We're here.
Like an actual spaz thing. No, okay. fun. Bad joke. Yeah. I understand. I understand.
Let's go.
Now, people say that all the new Assassin's Creeds are, like, trash. But I honestly don't care. I love every single one of them from the bottom of my heart because they're just a series. They're the series that I've always loved. So I can't say anything bad about them. Some of them do have not very great story, but I love them all. I don't care what you say. I love them all. Pornographic girl screaming noise.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
I think we're here.
Oh, look at that fucking scarred. What? Pick up your glowing stick. Pick up. No, I know you can't pick it up, but gonna play soccer with the glowing stick. Cinco de me. How did they get down here? Like with the boxes and stuff. Who's really watching? I really wish I was playing. Oh, thank you. I kind of wish I was playing Watch Dogs right now. Not like I was like, I kind of wish I could record Watch Dogs because I have a lot more like funny things to actually say and do in that game, but I can't record Watch Dogs, sadly. Wow. It's like, what's that building called? You know, like, it's like the type. It's kind fucking late blue, I can't think straight.
You must find the key.
Yeah, I know every single line. Son. See, I know every line.
Sir.
Nigga. I ain't joking. Fucking gay.
Here we go again.
Wait, hold on.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
she...
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
Totally
Start
not
simple.
a
Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Don't worry. Some things will happen later. I assure you. I'm like one of those guys that like they don't use like the harnesses or
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
they're like the parkourists that do like all this like skyscraper scaling and like all this stuff. You know the guys. You know the guys. You're gay.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
He's fine.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
That didn't seem good. To be honest, I can't wait for Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, I don't know how they're gonna do it with the desert, but they're gonna do it. Actually, but I don't know which platform I want to do it on, because PC, I can still do it. I just kind of think I should maybe do it on Xbox One.
Synchronization levels are good now. We should be able to build the world. It's time to find out what the temple wants from you.
I swear. Ooh, let me just view my progress. Ooh, yes.
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where should I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Ooh, look at that boy. Lighty boy. Wait. Probably go into a hotel. Let's look at some ladies. I use that trick all the time.
Please.
I get into the
Shall
hotels
I
and
take
the
your coat,
animes.
sir?
Oh wow, look at those ladies. Make sure I glitch it out so I can remove the walls.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
This one's not the house inspection. That's gay. You're gay. You too are gay. Gay.
Good
Gay.
evening, sir.
Gay. Gay.
This way, please.
Holy shit, this is gonna take a while. Hold on. Gay. 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 Gay.
There is always honesty.
Gay. 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 I can still do it.
My apologies.
Okay, well that's pretty good. Alright.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child.
He said
Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
no.
And the statesman, because he's so great,
Eagle.
thinks his trade as honest as mine.
Oh jeez.
A lawyer
It's
is
sucking
an
too
honest
much of
man.
that. Too
So
much
is
of those
mine.
dumb
Be seated in one of the
lollipops.
boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats.
I already have.
Since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall had set word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is
1,000
found
pardons.
guilty.
A lazy dog.
My
When I
apologies.
took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without
Boy,
reprieve.
why are you being
I may venture to
racist?
book you.
You're being racist towards white people.
Tom Gag.
Actually, you can't be racist towards white people because apparently
Let Betty Sly know
being
I'll save her
prejudiced
from
towards
the
white people
transportation,
is not a thing.
so I can get more by her staying in.
Betty has brought more goods into
See, it's
our
funny because that's
lot here
just
than
such a
any
white
rival
guiltish
yet.
thing to
And in
say.
truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, leave her 12 months longer. I love to let women sleep. A good sportsman always lets the end by his life, because the
What?
breed of the game depends on it. Besides, here the law
I can't tell
allows
if
no
they're like they're
reward.
trying to
There's nothing
kiss
to be got by the death
or like trying to
except our wives.
Without
fuck.
dispute, she is a
But he be getting the
Because
fuck.
to her I was
You
obliged
know
to
he be
provide
getting the fuck.
education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Doc, my observation is right. We get the surgeons are more
Come on.
than all the professions missing.
So, Black Mall
The
had
camera
set
doesn't
word
move
of
that
trial
fast.
comes on in the afternoon,
Finally.
and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is
guys
very
got roasted.
active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book you.
These two are the most respectable here.
£40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation.
He trying to
I
get
can get more by her staying in.
Betty hath brought more goods into our lofty here than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose
those
so
two
good a
like the most
customer.
respectable people like
None of the gang.
opera house. Like,
Tis woman that seduces all mankind. My brother just was born on evening hours. Her very eyes can keep when both
fuck. Okay. No.
woman that seduces all mankind. My brother just was born on evening
No.
She twigs our we round for pride and practice every fraud to bribe
see. Wait, do they?
a love like yours for one night and here it must be
I don't know why. He also gets the fuck. I don't know why, but I just can't can't stop thinking about like fucking. I know where that girl just. It fascinates me. Why? Burning up the boards.
And my friends know what I intend.
Who has ever said burning up the boards unless they are burning up the boards? You know, boards.
Besides, certainty gives a man a good air.
Fucking English.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
See if that guy was actually getting the fuck. Guys, if you just want to fuck, just go up there. I mean, some guy is on the
Come, please!
It's fun.
Seize him! A man was killed by the other. I've done no wrong. I search him. Any weapons?
Everything about my room, my desk. Not my bed. My bed is actually pretty stable. My desk, my chair, like look at that. That's the most fucking squeakiest. That's not the most squeakiest chair I've ever been in. Let's see if we can see the guy
there is no danger.
I shall have to try it.
Order! We must have order! What are those men doing? I'm staying where it's safe.
He is fine.
Peace, friends, there is no danger. Imbecile.
Cheer. I was told that gamers should be sitting correctly.
Calm yourself.
Won't
let you go till you come.
Look at this boy. Look at that boy. That boy.
I'll search it on here. You search down there. Very well. Find anyone, give a shout.
Pip Pip Cheerio. God save the Queen. Pip Pip. Cheers, mate. Tea and crumpet, mate. Oi, mate. Oi. Short of, winky winky chocolate. Blimey, Christ, crikey. I'm British, you see. I'm very British. Yeah, cheers, mate. Get the tea.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Get the tea in London. Waka waka.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By
We
your
own a bunch of colonies. We own a bunch of country too. Waka waka. Tea and crumpet.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. If this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
I really need to get like some office chairs.
Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is.
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn.
Boston. We're going to Boston.
Go forth, Hatham,
we're going to
and bring
Boston.
honor to us all.
Everything's gonna be fine because we're going to Boston. Boston. You know, baseball. And you know, hot dogs. And you know, the original birthplace of. Hey, I'm walking here. Until it migrated to New York. It's still kind of Boston. Also, I deeply apologize for my microphone. I shall get a better one.
Fresh air,
I'm just gonna have to use my computer mic. Oh fuck. This is where they keep slaves. Where's all the Africans? Hey, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be in cuffs. Look at this boy. He's supposed to be in cuffs. Dang it. Wait, no, oh yeah.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend.
You'll see. Well, seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnels.
So I thought.
And yet here you be. Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
It's kind of funny. Look at this boy. You got receding hairline. I can whip the fuck out of you. It's just so weak.
Finish the hurry-durry.
Oh.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swear
Hold on.
himself king of the castle.
Hold on.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Who served you on anyway?
Look at his stomach.
ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
Oh! Oh god, I had to sneeze.
Never! How do you like these odds?
Hold on.
What's the meaning of this?
Captain!
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
Oh. Roasted.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
Boy, you need a favor.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear.
There we go.
Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent.
Edgy boy.
Good day.
Watch out, boys. He's edgy. See, the thing is, I have to keep a blanket wrapped around me because if you've ever been to the South, everywhere, anyone keeps anything cold. And I don't know if it's because it's different, but everything's just cold. Not outside, inside. If you've ever been to a southern home, oh, it's like, seriously, in my house, it is 67 degrees. 67 degrees. No, it's not. It's not 67 degrees. Hold on, let me go check. Okay, I'm back. Apparently it's on 73. That's still kind of cold. Wait, is it? It's cold, alright?
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
What they should do, they should make like a thing where each separate
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
Okay. Each separate room
best get to work.
should have its own
He's got our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
thermometer. Thermostat. That's pretty neat. Not gonna lie, mate, that sounds pretty fucking gay. You gonna have an orgy?
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
I am so sorry. It's just so cold in here and I have to always change my blanket.
Won't have him take his hat off. He keeps his face in too, so we can't see him watch the... Quiet! Here he comes! Make like you're working.
New York. Hey, going to New York. No, wait, no.
A doctor, if you have a
Going
moment.
to New York.
Have you taken in?
Oh, nothing like
Let's
that.
talk to you.
I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
If only you guys could
Unusual
realize it.
complaints or
I'm
grievances.
making you a John.
Men taking issue with the captain.
You
of the
sound
passengers.
just like James.
Hey, we just want to talk
Like
to
I
you.
told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
It'll be a bitch. I would love to go to New York. Maybe not live there. Well, maybe would live there because I love the city. Hold on. Well, let me just say New York City only, because I have a friend
You
that
looking
gets...
for another fight? That it? Go away.
Oh, faggot. He always gets offended when I say, oh man, I would love to go to New York. And like, no, you want to go to New York City. You don't want to go to New York. New York's all country.
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
Is he black?
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
Are you black? It's black.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. Oh, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
I'm not actually prejudiced.
All I know is they've little love for Captain. Mills has been trying to talk them down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Jokes about this.
Thank you for the information.
Fuck, I cannot get
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Because on the other hand, my crotch, it's just it hurts. I don't think I have an STD or anything, but like I shouldn't have an STD. Because anyway, it just hurts. Because I mean, like it's just too tight on the pants, and then you got cold and it's like a hay chair. It's hard to explain. It has like wood back.
That's the way I like it.
Hay bottom, like it's straw.
What brings you topside?
On the bottom.
Thought I'd wander
It's
a
not
bit.
comfortable.
Stretch
I
my
hate
legs.
it so much.
That's all.
Take care where you tread.
So
Deck hides all manner of
I'm
danger in
hoping
the
that
dark.
one day we can get a.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Cause that's gay. Cargo is gay. Haven't you noticed that? There we go. There's the rules. There we go. There's the rules.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
Tinned fish and biscuits.
Oh yeah, now you're just like some Sherlock Holmes. No, Sherlock Holmes. England is gay. Now you're just some Sacagawea Native American.
Curious. Most curious.
How long is our runtime? 40 minutes already. Jesus Christ. No. 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 Is much better. Oh, should it be? It's like, is it only capturing like one part? Hope it's not. It was capturing everything because I have it on my second monitor and it says it's like only capturing like parts of the screen, but I'm scared that it's not like, because you know in like Hunter's TF2 video, like there was kind of like a little glitch where parts of the screen it just looked small. Anyway, I think I'm just like putting this off like 1 hour episode. Oh. I was gonna do Mafia 2. I made a full
Any news? Each night it's the same. They scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another.
I did the
I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James.
But I found out there was like 6 copyright strikes.
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers.
That's not a good thing when you're making a YouTube video.
My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the...
I could...
Brace!
The video can only be seen on computer, which most people don't have a computer.
Warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead!
Yeah, I had to... I can't... I would do Mafia 2, but I didn't want to.
I want you below decks!
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted?
Oh, someone's salty.
Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
What are we after?
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah, so that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
I love the animation right there. Like the little wind. Oh my god, that's awesome. Why couldn't I just... Wait, hold on, there was only one sword in this box. And he just like was scoundering for like hours. No, I just said hours, for like 20 seconds, not 10
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right. All right.
You're a fucking idiot. I hate them. You're an assassin. You can do this. Look at that. 52. 54. Okay, it's profit.
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
It went from 52 to
I'll fix your sail for you.
How has this already been an hour? Probably because the beginning sequence, it will probably a lot shorter. beginning sequences there. What I mean is like the beginning cutscene. So. Okay, so I love my mouse, but I also hate it at the same time because it doesn't fit me. My hand is like I can barely move my hand around because like it's so cold in here. So you know when your hands are cold and you just can barely move your fingers. Yeah, that's how it is, and I can barely like use my mouse, so I usually find myself like all the way at the end of my mouse, like, at the end of like the clicker, clicker, yeah, like at the end of the clicker, and oh, I hate it. But I love this mouse. It's such a good mouse. Miss me, boy.
To the mainmast with you!
Aye. Let's go, boys. No. This way. This way, comrade. This way, comrade. We go to Sukableta in the high. Babushka. Haram. Wasn't Russia around this time? Yes. Don't worry, I only said that. I smart. I only said beam. I'm smart. Don't worry about that. I'm smart. I'm smart. There you go, boy. There you go. Well, he gonna die. Don't worry, boy. I'm coming to get ya.
Oh, thank you.
You black. Again, I have nothing against African Americans. I need to shut up. Yeah, okay, so my mic picks up the game too, and this is why I need an actual mic. I know my computer mic is good, it's really good, but it just gets on my nerves sometimes. Also resort to gaming. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do that when I play PUBG. 11:44. God damn it! I think I don't have like fucking school tomorrow. What time? What day is it actually? Oh, okay. Wait. I'm dead serious. What day is it? I think it's Sunday. Sunday. Actually, it might be Saturday. I think it's Sunday.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Didn't you do like oh, wait, why is it like this? Do they expect everyone to be like a fucking assassin? Oh yeah, let me just grip on to this hardly grippable wood, and to this rope that could possibly burn my hands whenever the momentum of my hands hits it. Yeah, no, it's fine. Oh no, it's fine. on my second monitor. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I wish you could see this. It's so beautiful. That was pretty. Okay, I have like about 10 more minutes for runtime, so let's get this going.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
Niggers. Make sure that the niggers don't.
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Hello, sir.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Bloody hell! Please! Someone stop him!
Shouldn't we, like, stop the thief? Oh, Paul. Oh, let's read about the Britain. The fuck? Look at that picture. Okay, let's go. Oh, wait, what? No, wait, no. Dang it. Oh, kill.
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might see.
Hold a moment. Need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Do they just really call tab, like, the two arrows? Just say tab.
Surely he's mad.
Don't use two arrows. It's fucking a game. Ooh, can we play a game?
Back here with that, you rogue!
What?
He must have taken that supper.
Like, how is my recording? Okay, I hope that's not messed up. Really hope everything isn't messed up.
Damn Spriggs, this accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am.
A little mirroring
Greatly
effect.
so, in
Then
fact.
used to be black.
What's happened?
I was wrong. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I've...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Okay, walk.
Well, that was interesting.
I really hope my recording isn't messed up. Like, if it's not, and you guys just see the normal game that I'm seeing right now.
What is the matter, sir?
then it might not make sense. But like, okay, so on one part you see like a full screen, everything is the game,
like...
but on the other part, it's kind of like below it, and you just see. It's just kind of like a mirror effect. It's weird. Flintlock pistol, boy. Hell yeah. Oh, fuck. No. No. Okay. Okay.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the orders marked and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause. And you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
They have like... Okay, hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Right there. Okay, look at the horse's legs. Back legs. They're kind of like... Oh, fuck. No, wait. I'm sorry. They kind of like fold in. I always thought that was weird when I played the Assassin's Creed games. Let's go, boys. I'm a thirsty boy.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Master's leave, Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Pretty good.
Only privacy.
Water. Tastes amazing. Water, a thing I need to live. You know, I wish that there was like a drink, and I know that water is endless. Is it endless? Water's endless, right?
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
Don't you
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find
They're
it.
still limited of it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Yeah, there's a
Then
lot
we'll find
of
it. Do you have any
There
leads?
is a lot of
My
it,
associate,
like, you know,
Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here.
Plastic.
You'll likely find him there.
Plastic.
Charles?
Plastic. Half this room
Could best
is
be off,
literally
of course.
plastic. And so is most of the other rooms, but still. They still call it a room of resources. Oh, okay, runtime is almost done. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Assassin's Creed. If you did like the game, please leave a like subscribe, make sure that you are subscribed, and have a wonderful day and or night. as I said, have a great day. Bye.